The evolution of the internet that shows the unlimited potential of the technologies, and the next 30 years, that is relatively a shorter period for the humanity, and that is the prediction that shows how the technology will transform the daily life of the people and the world lifestyle in 2050, in the next 30 years, and that we have already had a glimpse into what the future holds in the present scenario, and how we believe that technology will transform the humanity in 2050. The many aspects the technology will touch, they create those changes, the massive changes in the transformation, the digital transformation, and the adoption of a new technology by the mass people across the nation, across globally. The self-driving car, the car that allow and that to be tested without a backup driver, and that takes a series of fine tuning before the technology can be pronounced safe for the public. And the self-driving car will be safer option that reduces the accident on the road, the safety precautions that can be enhanced using those technological adoptions and the automation that can take place in the automobile industries. Another future acclaim that the predict the nanobots that will take those presence in the human beings, and literally in 2050 the such evolution that will provide the humans with matrix-like experience as the nanotechnology that connect the human brain to the cloud computing. The connection between the human brain and cloud computing will be done using those nanotechnology and the futuristic procedures that predict those. The IoT, that is another big tech revolution that is in upcoming 2050, that is the timeline in the next 30 years, the technological revolution, the future prediction, and the changes that the technology will bring, the changes that lifestyle will face, those changes due to this technology, and that IoT is one of those that is involves the interconnectivity of everything that is linked as an electronic device, that is the electronics equipment, and that will be a cohesive technology that drives the cluster of electronics devices that operates with superior artificial intelligence. The signal or instruction that provided using those artificial intelligence, or that request has been generated based on those artificial intelligence in those electronics components, the devices, the electronic appliances that is enable those artificial intelligence signal, the equipment, and that can be perform those tasks based on those artificial intelligence based instructions, and that take a couple of regulate environmental parameter to access the real-time data and the statistics that the requirement of these IoT devices, and how this will work in future as a instructor based a service provider for the people. And the smarter decisions, the smarter applications in those electronics appliances will be based on those IoT applications and IoT devices, and the such integration of AI and IoT that also expected to be in other industries also. The industrial revolution 4.0 will no longer be a buzzword. Now it's an intelligent system, the intelligent process that the manufacturing facility operate with greater precision, greater accuracy, and the lesser wastage of information or any other source of data. And that is how this IoT and AI integration and this combination will work in future, and that's how all those improvement in the technological field is very much important for the next 20 to 25 years, and how we can use those technological advancement in future. That is the important questions. And the drone industry, that is also an important, and that can say goodbye to the courier service. As you all know that by 2050, the fully automated delivery system, the delivery platform, and those services that is fully automated, that is expected to be taken to the sky, and that the send those courier service, the parcel, and that is home to a timely manner, and Amazon Prime Air that has taken those initiatives to develop and test those drone service that can provide those courier system, that courier services, and designed to handle the parcel delivery. The obstacles of those commercial drone application that about to regulatory those compliances rather than the technology itself. The robotics, apart from the nano robot industry, beside those industry, also there's attempt in the robotics field and the humanoid at a 400 years impression, that the demonstration how this is going to be an important servant for the people's daily life, and everything that is attached to the technology in based on robotics technology, and that would be surpassing the human, that will have those robot companions at home, working areas, industry, the manufacturing industry, the large scale manufacturing industry, auto industry, and many other household areas, the preparing meals, servicing. The important concern about the robots that is taking millions of human jobs, that is real, especially where the jobs can be done easily using automation as a repeatable task, the task that can be doing in a repeated way, in a consistent way on a daily basis, that can be used by any person, any level of person, that can be also done using those robotics, and that's the major concern, that the automation easily adopt those tasks, those jobs, and that maximize those productivity, minimize those errors, mitigate those errors, and that can be a paradigm shift in the job market as a new opportunity that are created while conventional jobs are wiped off for the human. The augmented reality, also an important industry, that is also a technological innovation in the next 20-25 years, and that will start making its way to the mainstream consumers, and potentially the obsoleting smartphone industry, the smartphone gadgets, the smart looking gadget, and those functionality, that the virtual and physical realm that will take the form of wearable devices, wearable gadgets that allow those seamless interaction with the digital applications and the communications, and the 3D printing will continue to transform the constructions industry. That is also the part of 3D industry. The large size 3D printer that will build more houses at an increasingly lower cost and the duration. As the world approaches the 2050, the mode of thought, the behavior, the lifestyle that is changed. The 3D printing technology that opens those possibilities in the architectural design, the new manufacturing sector, the real estate and building constructions, that reduces the reliance on the manual workforce, the manual labor, and that can create a massive amount of production in the construction field, the development field, and that the boon of 3D application that can quicken those construction industry, that fasten the construction industry, also reduce the cost as it cost cutting mechanism, and that those important sector that along with 3D printing, the augmented reality also transforming, and those transformative technology driving the changes in 2050, and that's how we feel that this 20 to 30 years will be a game changer for industry, and that will be an ease of living will faced across the globe for various field, various domain, various industry will take those advantages in future. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.